Good morning, dear students. How are you? I hope you all are doing well at your residence. Dear students, you are well known to our online class, Borua Virtual School Kumilla. So you are cordially invited on our online class platform. Dear students, dear viewers, today this is Subroto Rai Chaudhuri, assistant teacher English, Koyalgasa Multilateral Online High School, Borua Kumilla. I am going to take an English class for class 9 and 10. Dear students, before starting our today's session, I would like to share some information about the present situation of our environment. You know, the time is very favorable for Aedes mosquito. It's high time for these insects to lay eggs on the standing water. So dear students, what is our foremost duty? Yes, we must clean our environments, no standing water. Okay, then we will be able to keep ourselves away from dengue fever. Okay, at the same time, I am requesting you, please stay safe, stay home and maintain social distancing. Okay, so let's start, dear learners. Today I am going to discuss completing sentence part 2, dear learners. In my previous class I discussed completing sentence part 1. So dear learners, please share our class and sit down with your writing materials and inform all of your friends to join the class immediately. At the same time, please let me know whether my sound system and my picture is clear to you or not. Students, how are you? Okay, thank you. Let me check how of you have already joined. Thanks. H.I. Nabil, thanks for joining. S.M. Zakir Hossain, thanks sir for joining. Nishi Islam, thank you for joining. Dear students, so let's start. Okay. Dear students, in my previous classes, I discussed so many items, how to make a sentence. According to those classes, we have learned a lot how to make a sentence. In this sense, we can get an item in English grammar of class 9 and 10 completing sentence in question number 7. Okay, completing sentence. Part 2. Dear learners, today I am going to discuss completing sentence part 2. Okay, thank you. So let's start, dear learners. S.M. Zakir Hossain, hello sir. Okay, thank you sir for your information. And dear learners, write down what I will write on the board. Can you notice the board clearly? Obviously. Okay, thank you. So dear students, in my previous class I told you that when that will be only a conjunction that will be only a conjunction. In my previous class I discussed this topic. Conjunction, we must use a subject after the word. After the word. So dear learners, in my previous class I told you that will be only a conjunction. We must use a subject after the word, okay? And I have written so many sentences using the conjunction that, okay? But today I am telling you, when we get that as a relative pronoun, dear students, when that will be used as a relative pronoun, what can be done? How the rest of the sentences can be written? Can you tell me? Okay, I will share. Dear learners, please write down. When the word that will be a relative pronoun. Relative pronoun. When the word that will be a relative pronoun, dear learners, dear students, I hope you have been informed about relative pronoun in our previous classes, isn't it? Okay, so when the word that will be a relative pronoun, we must use a verb or main verb after the word. After the word, dear learners. Have you got it? Please write down the notes about that. Okay, when the word that will be a relative pronoun, at the same time it will be a conjunction. Okay, it will be a relative pronoun, at the same time it will be used, it will be acted as a conjunction. Okay, so we must use a main verb after the word that. Okay, have you written? Thank you. Now I am going to write down a sentence. Okay, are you ready? Okay, thank you. Have you written? Okay, fine. Now write down the sentence, dear students. I gave him the pen that dash. Dear students, sentence number 1. Okay, here you can notice a sentence, right? Thank you. So can you read the sentence? Okay, I will read. I gave him the pen that dash. Dear students, this type of sentence you can find in your question number 7 completing sentence. Dear learners, very important the topic is. Okay, so I hope you will make the question, you will make the answer. Okay, let me check. I can notice Monotosh Das Soikot, thanks sir for joining, for your appreciation. Morshid Payal, thanks for joining. So dear students, how can we understand that the word here will be a relative pronoun? Can you tell me? Yes, right. Okay, I will explain. Dear learners, whenever you will find a noun or pronoun, this one is a noun, dear students, before the word that, here is a relative pronoun. How can we understand? Okay, dear learners, there is a sign that here the word will be a relative pronoun because we can find a noun before the word that. This word that indicates the word pen. Okay, that's why we can understand that here the word is not only a conjunction but a relative pronoun as well. Okay, so dear students, whenever you find our pronoun before the word that, we can undoubtedly understand that here the word that is not only a conjunction but a relative pronoun as well. Okay, thank you. So dear students, as the word here is a relative pronoun, at the same time it acts as a conjunction here. Okay, so we have to write down in our graph another clause, that is with a main verb we have to write down another sentence. Okay, so as this one is a relative pronoun here, we must write down here verb first. Okay, thank you. So according to the meaning of the first part of this sentence, we can write, can you tell me, please tell me what verb can be written here? Yes, you will do, I hope. Thanks, Shahina Akhtar ma'am, thanks for joining the class. I hope you will be with us, and please, dear students, dear viewers, share the class. Okay, that. Then we can write down the verb here. I gave him the pen that was very expensive. That is very expensive. Okay, the learners, you can write down this type of clause in the gap, but you must remember that as the word is a relative pronoun here, we must use the main verb after the word that. Okay, thank you, dear learners. So have you written? Okay, fine. Now I will give you another sentence with the word that. Okay, the learners, here you go. This is the man that dash. Dear learners, please write down the sentence following my previous sentence. Okay? Dear students, please write down. Okay, the learners, I will explain the sentence here. You can find this incomplete sentence here. This is the man that. Actually, dear learners, you can ask me a question. Sir, when we find a person, a noun which is personal noun, okay, so we can use who after the word. Actually, we can also use that in terms of personal noun. Okay, thank you, dear students. So have you written? Yes, I hope you will do. So follow my sentence. What will be written? Okay, dear learners, here we can find also a noun. This one is a noun, and this word that indicates the noun. This is related to the noun. That's why this is a relative pronoun here. Okay, at the same time it is a conjunction here. Okay, so dear students, we must use a verb first after the word that. Okay, thank you. So what will be written? What can be written? Yes, this is the man that has Okay, dear learners, sorry for network disturbing. So, have you written? Thank you. Dear students, now I will write down another sentence here. Dear learners, you must understand first, then practice more and more, okay? Thank you. I know that dash. The students, now follow the sentence. Is the sentence similar to the previous one? Is the sentence similar to the previous sentence? Please find the difference. Is there any difference? If there is any difference, please find out the difference.